Good, bright and beautiful morning. I am here to read something else from a blog that I wrote, but as I've been doing, after I do that, I just have a little additional thoughts to share. So I hope you guys are enjoying these because I'm actually having fun doing them. So this one, it is titled Live to Give, and another one dated from 2017. I think I was on fire then. I don't know what I'm doing now. But if anything, hopefully this is going to motivate me to start writing again. Um, I could go on and on about that, but I won't right now. Okay, so it's called Live to Give. So, do you know that there are several ways you can be generous? Many people think it is just with money, but being generous can be with your time and talent as well. When you're really generous, you do all three things and you do it regularly. Why do you think some people are tightwads? I think it's because they are fearful. Fearful coupled with feeling they do not have enough money for their own needs, or they never learned the importance of giving. What about the people who don't spare a minute of their time? I feel it is because they think that they don't have enough time for their own needs. They do not realize what a true gift it is to share time with others. And it could quite possibly be that they are an asshole. That's always a thought, too. What about the people that don't share their talents? To me, oftentimes it is out of fear that someone doesn't share their talents. Fear of a new competition or fear of the time it will take them to share their talent with someone else. But in teaching someone else a talent, that teaching will continue on down the line and quite possibly change the world. But why not be generous? When you are generous, you are giving a gift of yourself, and that is truly a beautiful thing, and it is an everlasting gift. Also, when you are giving, you are living. Once someone becomes a giver, they start to see this for themselves and realize how wonderful it truly is. Also, when you are generous, generosity will always come back to you. It may not be in the same form and it may not be in the same day or week, but it always, always, always comes back to you. So here is a true story. Now, granted, I wrote this 3 years ago, so I was at a different job at this time. But here's a true story that just happened today at work. Periodically, while out running errands on my lunch hour, I will drive through Wendy's and get a 99-cent Frosty for everyone in the department. What fun it is to walk through the department or come into a meeting delivering cool, chocolatey goodness like I am Santa Claus. It is honestly a gift to me to see their smiles and looks of surprise. Doing this a few times a year costs me $14 each time. I don't care how much money you make, but anyone who is working can afford $14 a few times a year. Today, I had one of those mornings that I was simply ravenous. It was 10:37 a.m. and I sent an email to the department titled Starving but Lazy. I said that if someone went out to pick it up, it was my treat to get a ton of White Castle burgers and fries for the department. My goodness, you would have thought that I said puppy dogs for everyone with the response that I received. It was fun to hear the commotion and excitement and see the person who ran out to get them leave in 5 seconds flat. I loved it. That was actually a gift to me. So earlier I mentioned how when you are a giver, it always comes back to you in one way or another. Today's return gift to me honestly came back in about 3 hours. I gave a crisp $50 bill to the person picking up the food, and every penny of that was spent. Definitely worth it to feed 11 people unexpectedly. At my work, we have something called a treasure chest, where coworkers can give a thank you letter and a gift card in $25, $50, $75, and $100 increments for doing a special job. I am not even kidding you. 3 hours after the surprise White Castle, I received a treasure chest with a $50 voucher to claim a gift card of my choice for a job that I did last week. I was truly surprised by this, but within hours, my generosity generated generosity back to me. Very true story. You can't make stuff like this up. So I chose to redeem two $20 gas cards, one for me and one for my husband. And you know, and you want to know what? When a colleague ran out on her lunch hour, she came back with Frosties for the entire department on her generous dime. So when you do certain things, you know, it teaches and encourages others to do the same, which is great. I've been wanting to write about generosity for a while now. So with this situation happening today, the story literally wrote itself. So please remember this the next time you wonder if you should give of your money, time, or talent. Eventually, you will come to a place in your life that you don't even stop to think. You just do it because it is an automatic part of who you are. And when that happens, enjoy the abundance you will discover in your life. So I really hope that this is resonating with some people. And again, in an effort to be very timely with the reason I'm doing these videos with our coronavirus situation happening right now, once the dust settles and things can somewhat go back to normal and things like that, I really hope that people remember this message and remember to be very giving of ourselves. And again, it's time, talent, or money. And when we do that, we are definitely helping other people. But you'll find out that when you're helping others, you're actually helping yourself. And I know we do not give in order to receive. We all know that. But it's just how the universe works. When you do things like that from your heart and from your soul, it always comes back to you. And it usually comes back to you tenfold, which is amazing to me. So, and again, that shouldn't be the reason to drive you to be generous, but it's definitely a nice positive side effect. So I hope you guys enjoyed this blog. Again, you can find this one plus all the others on my website at ConnieJoHolmes.com. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.